Hello everyone, I'm Aratrika Bhomik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts Today on LiveLaw, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place across the country today. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court and then cover High Courts and other subordinate courts. If you like our content, please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The Supreme Court of India today continued hearing the batch of petitions challenging the Karnataka High Court's verdict, which upheld the ban on wearing of hijab by Muslim girl students in educational institutes in the state of Karnataka. The matter was heard by a bench comprising Justices Hemant Gupta and Sudhanshu Dhulia. The arguments today were made by Senior Advocate Devadatt Kamath and Advocate Nizam Pasha, appearing on behalf of the petitioners. During the hearing today, Justice Gupta remarked that comparing the hijab with the turban will be improper as practices of Sikhism were well ingrained in the culture of the country. For more information on what happened today during the hearing, you can refer to our earlier video, the link to which has been given in the description box below. How can a 14-year-old minor girl sent to Myanmar border, especially when her parents who have sought asylum in Bangladesh want her back? The Supreme Court asked this to the central government today while hearing a petition filed by an NGO seeking permission to provide foster care to the girl, a Rohingya refugee. To leave a minor girl at the border of Myanmar, is that an option? When somebody wants the girl back, the court asked the centre. At the same time, the bench was also not fully convinced about handing over the girl to the petitioner, who is an NGO named Global Peace Initiative. The court had earlier issued notice in a writ petition filed by the NGO against the deportation of the Rohingya teenage girl from India to Myanmar. The Supreme Court today allowed an appeal challenging the order of the Madras High Court by which the High Court had quashed the proceedings against DMK MLA Senthil Balaji in relation to allegations of recruitment scam while he was a transport minister in the AIA DMK government between 2011 and 2015. The bench, comprising Justices Abdul Nazir A.S. Bapana and V. Ramasubramaniam, set the order of the High Court aside and restored the criminal complaint filed against Balaji, who is at present the electricity minister in the DMK government. In an important development, the Supreme Court is slated to hear on September 12th the petitions challenging the constitutional validity of the Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019. The matter will be heard by a bench of Chief Justice of India U.U. Lalit and Justice S. Ravinder Bhatt. The Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019 had come into effect on 10th of January 2020. Amid nationwide protests against the legislation, the Supreme Court had issued notice back in December 2019 in a batch of over 200 petitions challenging the legislation without, however, staying the act. We have covered this development in detail in another video, the link to which has been given in the description box below. The Delhi High Court has directed Delhi Metro Rail Corporation to make balance payment in terms of a 2017 arbitral award to Reliance Infrastructure promoted Delhi Airport Metro Express Private Limited within a period of 4 weeks. A single judge bench comprising Justice V. Kameshwar Rao made it clear that if the amount is not paid within the stipulated time, the court shall be constrained to call for the personal appearance of the managing director of the DMRC. This development came in connection with the petition filed by the Delhi Airport Metro Express Private Limited seeking enforcement of the arbitration award dated May 11, 2017. The Delhi High Court today waived off the cost of Rs 25,000 imposed on former CBI head and also retired IPS officer M. Nageshwar Rao while dismissing his petition against the decision of the microblogging website Twitter to remove his verification tag, also known as the blue tick, from his account. Justice Yashwant Verma deleted the cost imposed on May 17th in view of the unconditional apology tendered on behalf of Rao. While dismissing his petition, the court was of the view that a similar petition with identical prayers was disposed of by the court back this year in April by giving liberty to Rao to reapply for verification. The Madras High Court has recently quashed a case against 5 persons who had allegedly indulged in a protest and had raised various slogans against the Prime Minister for announcing demonetization. The bench of Justice N. Satish Kumar observed that the offences against the accused persons were not made out. Essentially what happened is in November 2016, the members of the May 17 organization along with its leaders and 100 participants had indulged in the protest near Valuvar Kottam. Since they had allegedly raised slogans against the Prime Minister, they were booked under various sections of the IPC for unlawfully assembling and causing disturbance to the public. The Karnataka High Court has restored a bribery complaint filed against former Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa, his son B.Y. Vijayendra and others alleging offences under the Prevention of Corruption Act. A single-judge bench of Justice S. Sunil Dutt Yadav partly allowed the petition filed by the complainant Abraham T.J. and set aside the order dated July 8, 2021, passed by the special court set up for trying cases against legislators. Granting ex parte ad interim injunction in favour of the famous restaurant and bar chain Social, the Delhi High Court has restrained a Jharkhand-based restaurant named Social 75 from using its registered trademark Social. Justice Jyoti Singh also directed Social 75 to remove all references from third-party websites where its services are sold and advertised. The court was of the view that Social had made out a prima facie case for grant of ex parte ad interim injunction as the impugned trademark Social 75 was deceptively similar to Social's registered trademark. Thank you. Keep watching Courts Today on LiveLaw for more such updates. If you like our content, please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you tomorrow.